Hey, can you share my cash or post my cash for me? I put it up on my phone, dog. Yep. You're welcome. Now we know you like taquitos. I'm glad you like them. Oh, get some. Cool. What are you saying? It tell him under penalty. And all he gotta do is go like he's gonna cut him, but not cut him, and it'll tell him how much. hmm Tell him, I don't know what he talking about. Hold on real quick. Mm-hmm. What'd he do?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment
Jimmy
ago.
beat that man, Kobe 59-3.
You name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Fielded near the back of the end zone. He's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. 21-yard line.
So who conceded? Oh. Yeah.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Right away, he wants the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do. Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week, another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones have that overwhelming desire, that overwhelming need to get to the football and make it happen, and that he does.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke.
Pick. Thank you. And they better not call PR. Thank you.
And a big turnover.
Give me that.
As his guys will get the football back.
Why didn't I get the ball? I didn't decline it. He got the ball back. That's crazy.
Backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding.
Now I'm hella mad.
Now they try the right side here. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. He's brought down by.
Obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean
Yo,
on
bro,
the
do you want us to play the game for you too, or?
Air it out and make hay downfield.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke.
Thank you, interception.
Double team and it's intercepted. Picked up by
I gave it to him and got another pick.
Here it stopped at the 35-yard line.
Nice.
That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from
Yeah, nobody wants to ever watch him, bro. I gotta play Washington next.
In a passing situation, is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Oh.
On the right sideline, but out of bounds, says.
I'm challenging that. I look close to a catch.
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Damn.
So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all
Nah,
the time that
I got the ball though, and I'm driving.
should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there,
oh,
nice first down.
Out of there. Ah, you got to give me that block. I'm to the crib.
Getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
If his corner didn't come out of nowhere, that would have been a 40-yard touchdown for sure.
Now here's Mahomes. And he will find his man on the outside. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Come on, the 7.
Nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize.
Oh, and this a development game for one of my players.
I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield.
Yep.
Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Goes 8-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. They'll run it with Jones. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Score, Chiefs 7, Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 42. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Man just ran the same play.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
No, I'm really
They'll give
gonna
him
run
a
it.
yard on the play, and the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now to the air. Lock. Flushed out right.
Thank you. Oh, they just played me. Wow. I pick it and it hit the shoulder. Like if your player run into your dude. Like, that was corny, bro. I have 4 people over there, so I can't get the pick.
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lock.
Damn, he threw.
Judy complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
yards. First down, Denver.
Throwing on first down is Lock.
Ooh. But I just killed Melvin Gordon.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with
That was
completion, 0 yards
disgusting.
gained, so
Oh
behind
my
schedule on down and
God.
distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on second down. Lock. He's
Oh
got
my.
his big tight end fan.
They low-key gave him a
And now
little
a
funny.
late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of the face mask, I think. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. Now a handoff looking right. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him
He's
again.
forward. That was
And this
great.
time he is in. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
He is good.
Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7.
Brandon
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh.
Inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down
Wow.
territory.
I just threw like that. I was at the 20. I threw it a 53-yard bomb.
15-yard line.
And he jumped over 3 people to catch it, though.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Yeah, it was a good. It was nice.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. They'll try and run it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Obviously, a big play was needed. And you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Chiefs 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7. Lock. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Block working out of the gun.
Side. Kick it off. But that rookie DN I got him turned up.
Plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose. Do what you do best. Go get the quarterback.
And here now the punter Martin booming this one
away.
Taken right around the 44. Unable to corral him. He fights through. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
What's the score?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin
he about
this
to beat.
drive.
What's the
And for them, a
name? He
touchdown
about to
their last
kill
go
him.
around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Oh, that was a nice one too. If I had a good number 2, he would have caught that. I'm still building, bro.
That's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Running on 1st down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught. Jones. And he will have the Chiefs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. The quick slant caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A.J. Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
His kick is good.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they've wanted to attack.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, the first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wings at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out.
Wow, they gave him that.
He's going to have the hook up to Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
21-7.
Clock now on first down.
Oh, that's pick. Thank you.
Coverage and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. This throw will be intercepted. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Play action. Now it's Locke. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Lock off of play action. Flush to his right.
Pick. Thank you.
And Lock throws another one. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Needed that.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trained.
Oh, nice pick.
It's intercepted.
He should throw a better ball. That was a nice
It's
kick.
the 10 to the 11-yard line.
It was he slid right in front of him. It was nice.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown
Yeah,
an
he picked me.
interception.
It was nice.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense
Like,
and
if
say, what's going on with
I was
your
trying to
scheme?
lead my tight
Maybe we
end,
should look at the
he would have
defense
been
and just
open
give
for
them
the
a whole lot of
touchdown,
credit.
but
They've got
I
them
didn't.
frustrated right now.
Now they try the right side
Oh, no.
here. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
30 on the carry.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
13-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's Locke.
Pick. Thank you.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs use the short field of their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Chiefs 28, Broncos 7.
3rd. 5 minutes left.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back.
Oh, that was nice. He ran out nice.
Complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Complete to
Tim Patrick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they're going to bring him down just past the 15, and a flag down as well. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. Jones. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. He's going deep for Brown. They got his man complete. 30, 10. And he takes this into the end zone for the Chiefs touchdown. A.J. Brown, an even 90 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Butker on for the point after.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Like, do I, on the game, do I hold my breath? Sometimes. Depends on how much time I have. Sometimes I don't got enough time.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10.
The game was... Bro, I was fucking him up the whole game, and then all of a sudden he went to...
Throwing now is
his internet want to cut out, bro. Like,
and the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside.
And then he's like, oh, Spectrum's been fucking up all day. Get the fuck out of here.
Spectrum is hella weak, but I feel you 100% because...
Not like this, though, because he couldn't do nothing. He got Cam whatever the fuck his name is. Cam Akers.
Yeah, because he's hella slow.
He kept trying to run. That shit was stopped, bro. He had negative 50 yards.
That's
definitely goes to the defensive player.
Yeah, bro.
Down the middle of the field, and he gets it to the 30.
Yeah, he just fucking dropped, bro. I was like, wow.
22 yards there, a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do.
Yeah, but see, the difference, it'd be different if it was messing up the whole game. You feel me? Like it started to shake or lag or something. But there was nothing wrong with it, and all of a sudden his shit just dropped. Oh, well.
Shotgun snap to Lock. Open man,
yeah, they dumb, bro.
He's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, Denver.
Yeah, that's just...
From the gun, it's Lock.
That's crazy. What's the score in Disney? Oh, I can see it here.
35-14.
Field across the 45 before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Then he keep trying to hit me up. He's like, bro, we can just run it back. No, I'm not running nothing back. Yeah, the game's over. He's like, oh, we can just start over and you can still be up by however much I was up by. Like, no, the game is over. Like, I'm not playing them.
I wasn't even trying to play in the first place.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion.
Yeah, it was about to be the fourth.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will be very close to
and I was about to score again.
See the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Yeah, bro. But then I actually ran good with what's his name, bro. That's what made me mad.
Some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. He's got a man at Sutton that's complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it.
I know he was
as they
bad.
convert on fourth down. Lock now on first down. He completes this to Sutton.
It was already over.
Way home for a Bronco score. Cortland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down. And I just remember it was a play. I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. And that was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
This is my dog, bro.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
KC
I know that.
Ready for their next drive.
You're not about to tell me no different. I know that.
In this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keeper lane.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there playing keeper lane. First
you play it
downs,
solo?
they can't touch the ball.
Coming from the left side line.
Hands get caught in the cookie jar.
Do that on your own,
And the
bro.
flag came out.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You can use it when we snipe. Probably help you.
Yeah, because what's the name?
Now
Doing this shit too. So.
Damn, PI? Oh, crazy. That was crazy.
You should have done a high pass on those corner routes.
That wide receiver is not that good though.
They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
But I'm just saying, in general, when
Oh,
you
in
do a high
general.
pass corner routes, they don't, they can't catch, the corners won't catch up to it like that.
Here's 2nd and 6.
On any corner routes, you do the high pass,
2nd and 6.
but it has to be a bullet pass though, like a high pass bullet pass.
Now a handoff
Like you
here
don't
to
want
his
to
running
keep
back.
it
And inside the 20 before he's
Damn,
brought down.
Terrell Davis hurt. That's what you
Broncos
get
banged
for
up on the
only
play.
using that nigga
While
every
the training
single
staff
time.
takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Damn.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Yeah, bro, this ain't the 90s, bro.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke.
That's crazy.
Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And
He
he'll go
thinking he
down here
Elway.
at the 12-yard line.
He come back, he got a high risk of injury. Alright.
And it's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And he got some players on this team though. Broncos.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag.
He tried to run the same play. That's why
He do it, bro. The whole game, he, bro. You just gotta watch it. I just don't be complaining about that, bro. Literally the same motion and everything. Like, he about to run the ball on this play. Watch, you'll see. How do I know? Because he ran it like 10 times.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards
bro,
to go.
look, I know it's your last time. Ain't no way it ain't your last time, bro. I've seen that shit about 5 times.
I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Got him.
That's complete. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Locke.
Thank you, interception.
My goodness, another interception.
Thank you, come again.
Picked up by Patrick Queen.
Oh, he did a
He's
right
at
to
the 50.
Whoop.
The 30.
Did he not see you there?
10. And he will take this one home. It's a
Come
touchdown.
on, baby.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football
Number 1
League.
defense
There's a
in
good
the
example
NFL
of
right now.
why.
Shows that they
Like
set
to
an
hear that.
aggressive tone, not just stopping the
Okay,
run,
number-
not just getting after the
number
quarterback,
2.
but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Bro, did you see the interception that my safety missed? Like,
As this
I
one's in
wasn't
the
even
he
air.
caught the
watching.
ball. Oh, I was talking
Taking
nice.
about 7 yards deep.
Well, my safety missed the
And
interception.
only able to get this to the 19,
Like he caught the ball.
so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Put a foot on the ground, but then when he fell, he dropped it. Like,
the Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit. And time faded. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and now it's second down.
bro, I can't wait till this new Warzone map.
Throwing again. Block.
Well, he be going prayers.
Across the 35. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. But we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
For real.
All these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the
Oh, that's me. Hey, thank you.
Now here's another interception. Trevanius right with a pen. Whatever's going on between his ears right now. It's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part
I got 2 picks
is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now,
Bro,
it's all
that's
those
what I'm talking
interceptions that
about.
are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who needs to get right now and get himself calm.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4.
Hey, who's that? Oh, Aaron Jones?
Offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know
What happened to your rookie
crazy,
running back? Let me get
they
him.
practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box
You
coming
don't use him
after
right now
them,
anyway.
trying to keep
I do use him.
See what I do it. What do you call it?
They want to show the world they're up to the
What you gonna give me, Bosa? He's like superstar now or something.
Defensively, he had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
Yeah, Bosa's an X right
because
there.
diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get
because I scored 4 touchdowns my first game with them.
Set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
But he was already a star though, so it was whatever.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
I'm about to be giving me like a
Now
minute.
after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Let's see.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I mean, mine don't got that.
Nice. What level do you have
Field ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here
8?
that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big.
Go ahead and put whatever is on
Continue
there.
on now here in this 4th quarter.
Once you get to
no gain on the play, and it's second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a
you only have to get it up
affair.
30. Pause. You only have to level it up 37 levels. So it's not too bad. Yeah.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Yeah, all you really need is the monolithic suppressor, 26.9 each barrel, variable zoom, full metal jacket, and then whatever else.
At the 34-yard line.
Yeah, 26.9 barrel.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Yeah, that's the best barrel you could put on there.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a
Boy, they got Derek Thomas at tight end right now. Yes.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
I don't know how he even got in, bro. Like I didn't.
Because we asked them to just eat up blocks.
I'm like, you know, I seen this. I'm like X Factor at tight end, and then I'm like 58. I'm like, that don't make no sense. And I look, I'm like, oh, that gotta be Derek.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And inside the
this game over with.
Surprise, they ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play.
Some of them do. Some of them do.
Boy, they were successful.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
He just need to get a better quarterback. He get a better quarterback, he'll be all right.
That number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Kansas City, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they dip to 2-5.
Yeah. But you see, a running back could be like how Eric uses his running back. Like that's his. Like if he didn't have him, his team would be completely different. You feel me?
Say? My bad. What'd you say? Oh, bro. Yeah, let me. Yeah, I gotta upgrade. I gotta upgrade a couple people in actually. So let me do that shit right now.
I'm about to.
Yeah, I forgot all about that, bro. Who'd you put again? Joe Burrow? Yeah, okay. That's not a physical trait. It is today. Changing the rules up. Like, hold
hey, on. When a DB has a development game, what are the things that you're supposed to have?
Interception. Sack, and I don't know, and then hold the defense to a certain amount of passing yards.
Yeah, I remember the passing yards.
Because I think the linebackers are like the same thing.
Yeah, linebackers are tackles for losses, sacks, interception, pick six. Linebackers get it. A couple tackles for losses are fumbles. If it's star is going to a star, it's one. If it's going to superstar, it's